on 103.5 HD2.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Snooping around my door. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Snooping around my door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. You told me you were high class.
Now that is a hound dog if I ever seen the hound dog. BEPPI Smith with the Fayetteville Animal Protection Society is here with a hound dog. And this is the neat part of the show because Kenny Hitman McLean comes in here and grabs the cam, and he kind of keeps up with where the dog is going down here. But we do this every week. We have folks from Fabs come in with a dog.
Yes.
Now, what's that dog's name?
That dog's name is Papaya.
Is it? I can see. That's the color. Papaya.
Look at Papaya. So when I went to get Papaya this morning,
Yeah.
well, she was so excited. I mean, jumping around. I couldn't get the leash on her. And as we got in the car and we rode, as you can see, she's calm.
Yes, you said she was going to be okay once she got in here.
She's calm. She takes like Bear did, the treat so gentle. Now, the
Yes.
other day, last week, I think we had one that did not. It was a puppy. But Papaya is 2 years old. So here's the word on Papaya. We are in February? End of February. Papaya's been with us since July. So July, August, September, October, November, December. That is 8 months. And that's a very, very long time for a pup to be at a shelter. It's okay. She'll be okay. Look at her. She does this. She did it with Gilbert when he first walked out. And I have a dog that's like this. It's just a little standoffish at first. We don't know. You know, when we got Papaya, she was 2. We have no idea what the life was like beforehand. But
I got
she
your
is sweet
camera up, Kenny. So you're
as
the man.
the day is long. And if you can see this face from where you are, get it. Here we go.
Oh, that dog right there.
This is an angel, right? Look at her. I just love her. I mean, she's just so sweet. She saw her reflection in the window in the door when we walked up, and she barked at her own reflection.
Did she really?
Yes, she did. And then she went, "Wait a minute, silly.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Me. Yeah, that's me.
I've done that.
I know me.
I've seen me.
She's gorgeous. But again, 8 months, guys, is a very, very long time for a pup to be at a shelter. Thank goodness for our volunteers and the people that work at FAPS that get these pups out many, many times during
Kenny's
the day.
camera is hot. He's trying to find the dog.
She's right here.
He's on the wrong side.
Here.
He's got all this stuff in between here. You afraid this dog gonna bite you or something?
No, she won't.
I'm
No.
amazed because she's so gentle.
She is so gentle and so sweet. Look,
she'd make a great little
look at her.
companion
She
dog.
is. Kenny, she's been with us since July. We were driving here and she goes, I get to meet this Kenny. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's really to let people know that there's somebody at the door.
Yes.
Well, you got the back of my head on the TV right now.
Yes.
That's not.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
She's awesome, and she sits in the car beautifully. She laid
you come
there
around this way because you're going through all this stuff
This
here.
is probably
You're shooting all this stuff.
closest you're going to get to perfect.
There
Bear
you
was
go.
pretty perfect.
Yeah, we
As
got
she
the
stands
mobile
here
doggy
with her
cam
little
going on.
legs.
Yeah.
She is a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is.
Speaking of, I was just thinking about this. We were talking about our rabies clinic. It's going to come up, I do believe, in May. It's look at our Fayetteville Animal Protection Society website or on any of our social media posts. We will be announcing it. I think this time we're doing it at the Crown Coliseum to give some space to folks in the parking lot. It's so big, so that way there won't be backing up traffic. So if your dogs are going to need rabies shots or a chip, we will be the place to come, and it will be FREE.
Yeah, that is that in conjunction with the health department?
No, that's us. We get
just
a grant.
Just straight.
We get a grant, and sometimes we're hoping that we'll be able to get the food like we had before and give out a lot of food also.
Well, you do one with the health department as well, and they always have are amazed at how many people come out to get their animal vaccinated, as opposed to come out and take care of themselves.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah.
It's really, it's kind of like a child. We think about this a lot. Your dog is kind of like your child. And we don't want folks, no matter how much money you make, no matter if you want a pup, you should be able to have one. But one of the problems is that in roadblocks is folks don't have the funds or the money to do it.
Right.
Guys, we are so lucky in Fayetteville. There are so many avenues to take. You can go to the Sandhill Spade and Neuter for spading and neutering. You can go to us, Animal Control. We all offer clinics where you can come and get these things done for free. So there's really no reason Look at
Look, there's absolutely something. This dog does not like
she can't
Kenny
decide.
Hitman
It says
McClain.
clowns to the left to be jokers to the right. She doesn't know which way to go.
This dog does not like you. I don't know what.
Hey, wait a minute. It's the camera.
It's the camera. It's not Kenny,
okay.
yeah.
Give me the camera.
Let's
Give me
see,
the
let's
camera.
see.
All right.
Okay,
fine.
now go ahead. Now go ahead.
Here,
tell us
Kenny,
the
here's
dog.
a treat.
Where's
Here.
the dog? Go.
Come on, here,
Where's the
here,
dog?
Kenny, take some of these. Here.
It's the camera.
Look, Kenny, let me in, Kenny. I mean, Papaya, look. Look. Oh, look at that angel. Look at her eyes. She is, she's growling. Wait a minute. That's weird. She's just very standoffish. My standard poodle is exactly like that. But once you're friends with her, you really can't get rid of her.
I don't think she likes those.
Oh, she's been eating them.
Give it the good stuff. Give it the good stuff.
Here, baby. Here.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
There you go.
And that
That's
she's
what
so
it is.
talented. Well, a minute ago, she stood up and ate the whole thing, like without even going on all fours. She's an awesome pup. She really is. Another thing I want to remind everyone on April 11th, please come out to the Cape Fear Botanical Gardens. They are doing Dog Day in the Garden. One day a year, you can bring your dog. We will have adoptable dogs. I hope by then Papaya is adopted.
Now let me bring this up here because
Yes.
Kenny's making a good point here.
Yes.
Clearly, the dog is concerned about him holding that camera.
Mm-hmm.
And that normally goes to the psychology of the dog. Something has happened to this
Yes.
dog that is connected with someone doing
Yes.
something along these lines, like they're coming at him with a stick
be. You never
or
know.
something like this. I mean, I'm not a dog psychologist,
Right.
but I have played one on TV.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but it's
Yeah.
the dog was fine with Kenny just walking up giving food.
Right.
And but now he's coming here with the ugly
And
camera.
I think too, when you
So-
see even children and dogs, if someone puts their hand up to do something, they flinch.
Yes.
That's another sign because they've had the experience. So think about this: whenever people say stuff to you, if they think you're doing something, mostly it's because they've experienced it
Right.
in any kind of thing. I've thought about that a lot in life. So very possibly maybe something had occurred. We are not sure because she doesn't talk. We're working on that, and maybe she can tell us what happened in the past.
She needs love.
Well,
And I think that's one of the main problems with dogs and cats. They can't talk. They can't tell us what's wrong. So we have to look at cues. If you have children and you have dogs, look at cues. If you think that dog is not feeling well or what have you, you might want to keep your children away from a pup that isn't feeling well or the other pets in the house.
Yeah.
Dogs are like people.
well, and you have a lot of dogs over there. We always bring one in to highlight the pup of the week, the pet of the
Yes.
week. We're trying to find forever homes for these dogs. Talk about the number you have over there and why it's important for folks to come out and check them out, and the fact that they're very well taken care of in terms of medical expenses.
They are very well taken care of. And when you adopt from us, some of our animals are sponsored from some wonderful community members, which means that you would not have to pay anything. But a lot of our dogs, it's $200 to come in and to adopt from us. Now, please know, I had this happen recently, that whenever you adopt from us, there is a background check. So we do check vets. And listen, it's happened to me where I tried to adopt a dog many years ago, and I was like a month late on getting my vaccinations for my other dog. So the rescue that I was adopting from called me and said, "Look, you're behind on your vaccine." I about died of all people. I'm behind. It was a month, so I made my appointment, and then I was able to adopt that pup. Things happen in life. Life gets crazy. Life gets busy. But do know that we want to have the best fit for this dog. And we do look at things like that, but there are some people that may never take their dog to the vet. They're not on heartworm preventative. They don't have their rabies shots.
Right.
And we really want to make sure that Papaya or any of our friends go to a really good home that's the right fit.
Well, and you make a good point. I've had Cocker Spaniels, Weimaraners.
Yep.
I even had an Old English Sheepdog.
Oh, that's a dream.
An Old English Sheepdog with the German Shepherd at the same time.
That's a lot of hair in the house.
That big. But the thing is, they're family members.
Yes, they are.
And that's what you're talking about. Chelsea does a great job making sure that the house that the animal is going to is a good fit for the animal too. Because like you said, the dog can't talk. You're
And
working
we
on
need
that
to
point.
realize Chelsea gets flack sometimes, and I feel very badly. Sometimes people get upset if they don't get what they
Well,
want.
it's a thankless job that
It is a
that she
very
has.
thankless job, but she does know, and she's very strong-willed about this dog's going to go to the right home. We've had dogs that it wasn't the right situation. Nothing personal. If you have a little tiny Yorkie that bites, you don't want a child with that little dog because it might bite your child. We have to think of things like that because we don't want to adopt a dog out that hurts someone and then, we didn't think it through.
Right. Well, animals are animals, and they are unpredictable sometimes.
They are.
You
Yes, they are.
just never know what might be going through their minds or why they're trying to. I mean, I've seen kids very close to a dog. All of a sudden, the dog snaps.
It happens, yeah.
And so
That's why you
get in their
also
space.
train your children very early on. If you're always going to have a dog in your house, from the beginning, you teach that child not to pull tails, not to pull ears, not to hit a dog. A person's going to hit also, and you will get some of those dogs that will tolerate that business, but after a period of time, they may not. There may be a breaking point that they're saying, I'm not putting up with this anymore. So there are instances where a dog might have some disorder or something that would attack. It happens. But please think before you have a dog in your home with children. Papaya is just so sweet. She's vocal. And what Kenny said is cool. She'll bark when someone comes to the door, but she probably wouldn't do anything.
That's a good dog to have as an alarm system, that kind of thing.
Sweet.
So here you go.
She's got
This
a
is what
great
she wants
body.
right here.
You can't see it
Yeah,
over
I know.
here, but
Yeah,
she
here you
is
go.
beautiful. Here,
Take that right there. $5. Okay.
$5, make it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how she sits up here and stands on her little four legs. Or
All right.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Look at that face. And,
Kenny,
and the eyes are very pretty.
Kenny, we appreciate your camera work on that too, because it gives a different perspective of the animal. Because the way we are at the desk, you don't get to see the dog we're bringing in. We're trying to get away. You did a good job
Thank you,
on that.
Kenny.
Kenny's the man. He even took the barking at him very well and came up with the reason why the dog is barking.
Yes, and that was important. Go ahead and explain
Yeah,
that.
that was a good call.
Okay.
Gilbert,
Kenny
to
said,
say
hey,
that.
well, he's saying, hey, don't be saying that I'm a bad person, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something about animals. They can tell you if you're the good person, and you did have the thing in your hand. So
Right.
Yes.
that was the issue there.
Yeah, I had
So
I
if
was
someone
holding
walks
the,
in
And,
this place with a
look,
stick in their hand, what are you going to do, Gilbert?
Well, and the thing
That's
is,
right.
you were holding it with a fist, and maybe he was
Yes.
recognizing
you
the
never
fist.
know.
Yeah,
You
like
never
on
know.
the- on
But it
the-
doesn't look like Papaya was just barking and announcing, hey, I don't like this.
Well, look,
That's what Papaya's saying.
it wasn't me, it was it.
Well, not only that, Papaya just got up here and barked at me.
Yeah.
So, and I guess on my headphones.
I had a dog that used to bark every time I got on the telephone. And you could never talk on the phone.
So, yeah. So
it
you're
happens.
supposed to be at work, right?
That's
and
right.
some, hey, yes, hey, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm at the office.
listen, yeah, I know, right?
Sure you are. Right. Okay.
Dogs are wonderful creatures.
All right. Look. But last thing here before we go, how can people get to you? Because you got about 1 minute. Go.
Come down if you're coming from Hay Street or coming from downtown on Bragg Boulevard, past Sycamore Dairy, about a fourth of a mile on the left, you'll see Fayetteville Animal Protection Society sign. Pass it. Second turn to the left, do a U-E, come back up, take a right where the blue sign is, come down our driveway, and you will see a building full of joy.
All right, BEPPI Smith, we always appreciate you coming here. Every Thursday, you bring a wonderful animal out here. Maybe we'll find a forever home.
Please,
for
Papaya needs a
papaya,
home,
Papaya,
yes.
Papaya. That's it. It must be an Italian dog. Papaya. Maybe need a papaya.
She said, I'm a little
Get a
Italian.
dog.
What about it?
All
I
right.
like spaghetti.
You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsey.
Today will be a cloudy and rainy Thursday with a high of 66. Overnight, a spotty shower is possible, but it will otherwise be mainly cloudy with a low of 48. And Friday will also be mostly cloudy with a stray spotty shower and a high of 57. A half inch, even up to an inch of rain is expected through today, with conditions eventually drying out tomorrow. But it will be a beautiful weekend with highs in the 60s and 70s. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, thank you. 53 right now across the board. Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Pembroke. You're listening to News Talk 640. We're WFNC.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Fayetteville's first radio station and still first in serving our community. News Talk 640 WFNC. Stream on iHeart anytime, anywhere. Just search WFNC.
Stop up for health health and step out into your community at Cape Fear Valley Health Foundation's Step Up for Health and Wellness Expo, Saturday, March 28th, hosted by Methodist University and presented by Cumulus Media. This family-friendly event will feature a 4K and 1-mile walking routes through Methodist University campus. The Wellness Expo will include health checks, food vendors, face painting, EMS truck tours, and more. Register today at cfvfoundation.org.
6 locations, 30 years of experience, convenience, thoroughness, clinical excellence. No one does it better than Nelson Nelson Chiropractic Centers. Hi, I'm Dr. Nelson at Nelson Nelson Chiropractic Centers. Since day one, we've been committed to our community. Know that when you choose Nelson Nelson Chiropractic Centers, a portion of those dollars goes right back to the community. Most recently, we've rebuilt the program at 71st Baseball. We've supported girls softball, the NC Challengers. We've supported Donnell Wolford's Veteran Bowling Day. We've supported boys traveling A baseball, the Savages, and Freedom Christian Girls Softball, just to name a few. For 30 years, we've been student athletes' first choice, volunteering and treating kids of Cumberland, Lee, Robeson, and Harnett County for free. Nelson Nelson Chiropractic Centers, we don't just say we care for you, we prove it in everything we do. Truly working overtime to make a difference in our community. Now take it away, Debbie.
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Center. We care for you.
When was the last time your CPA brought you a strategy that dramatically saved you taxes? This is Roger Harris, president of Whitehorse Financial. The 2 biggest robbers of wealth are debt and tax.